You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go. Alongside me, John. Here comes Muhammad.
This bout is
so much hype surrounding this fight, and they ring the bell, and here we go. It's all offense all the time. The right hook can't miss. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, what you do is you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Swing and a miss with that left hook.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. Big swing and a miss with the hook. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This is a high-octane battle. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. Missing with the hook. A very competitive round here so far.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That right hook won't score. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Nice counter shot. And he scores with a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Which one of these athletes is going to say I can't take it anymore? Can't land that jab. It's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident.
Finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. He's back on his feet, but for how long? This could go south in a hurry.
Gotta look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get to the end of it.
The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Misses with the jab. Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be honest and you've got to be confident.
Missing with the hook. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali. He's settled back in, but needs to play some defense.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will he do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, we know we're hoping for an all-action slugfest. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won it hands down.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get caught to rhythm, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
nice exchanges from both men in this round. So much firepower here.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Pretty dominant. They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
That counter punch caught him clean. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm that notch above me, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know
If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight.
Very close match. It shows the...
No one would have blamed him if he didn't get up, but here we go again, and this could get ugly.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Just avoids a left uppercut. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. It looks like he might not be as hurt as we thought.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
We're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off the tech and everything around that. Work the body, use tactics, sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox them and beat them on points.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, shot and match made him.
The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble.